Aquatics. You're watching the first of 4 quarterfinal matches here at the Men's U20 World Championships in Zagreb, Croatia. On tap today, Italy versus Hungary. We've had a great tournament from both of these teams. Hungary having the last 2 days off. Italy had a match last night against Australia that got interesting. We'll talk a little bit more about that as the game goes along. On the Italian side, players to watch, you just saw the lineup. Lotta and Giacomone, the 2 major lefties for Italy. Andrea Nuzzo, another lefty, probably the best outside shooter. He and Marini really lead the team. On the Hungarian side, Kot András, Balogh Bolton, Varga Vince, the threats from all over the place. They've got a couple of good centers in Csongor Lugosi and Tot Martin. We'll see how they respond. Sander Neutsch, the head coach here. I had a chance to speak with Coach Neutsch just before the start here, talking about his game plan, and basically his approach is the following: stay within ourselves, play our brand of water polo, and don't over-engage. On the other side of it, in speaking to Coach Pietrangelo, his approach was very interesting. Now, Italy has had foul trouble in every game they've been in. In fact, last night, Italy had 6 players, 6 of their 12 field players had earned 3 exclusions and were done. So by the end of the game, in fact 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter, they had no subs available. So Coach Pietrangelo was saying, hey, we need to stay calm. We need to go more into a zone. We can't get too physical in the middle, and we need to be mindful of our exclusions as we progress against this Hungarian team. He also said Hungary is very disciplined. We can't make a lot of mistakes. The reigning champs Hungary taking on Italy in our first of 4 quarterfinals today here in Zagreb, Croatia. We'll be right back with the ball drop after this. Referees for today, Alex Marquez Mas coming back, did a great job last night, and Ante Bura of Croatia. And so Bura here at home in Croatia. Gulota, the captain for Italy. Oliver Lineweber, who's headed to Savona in the fall, is the captain for Hungary. Both teams possess elite goalkeepers. Number 13, Rubini, has been standing on his head for large portions of this tournament, making unbelievable save after save, as Italy has played down 5-on-6 quite a bit. On the other side of it, arguably the best goalie in the tournament, David Sitash for Hungary. Set to sprint, Oliver Lineweber for Hungary, and it looks like Tommaso Corra, number 9, for Italy. Hungary, the 1 seed, coming in, winning Group A. Italy, the 4 seed from Group B on the crossover here. Italy defeated Australia in the play-in game to ensure they stayed in Division 1. And we're off, and away we go with the first of our 4 quarterfinal matches here in Zagreb, Croatia. Lineweber with the win. He'll flip it back to Zalan Neutsch. Neutsch headed to Long Beach State in the fall. You've seen a lot of him in the United States. Lineweber. Varga up top. Lineweber. Entry pass. What a move by Lugosi. And an early goal out of center, and you can see how timid Italy was, not wanting to take the exclusion there. Maybe a little bit shy about being over-aggressive given what happened last night. And so 1-0 Hungary, first possession for Italy coming. Corra will start with the ball. He'll be guarded by Tot András. Swings it over to Gullotta. Italy boasts 4 left-handers, Gullotta, Giacomone, Lore, and Nuzzo. Watch for them to rotate them in and through pretty liberally. All outstanding shooters and passers. That one slipping out of Gullotta's hand right into the jaws of Lineweber there. Varga with the ball. He's got Zeman. He'll go up top to Lineweber. Zeman back to Varga. Varga looking inside. Lineweber. He'll shoot. Bar down from 8 meters out. And Rubini just taking a deep breath here. Lineweber with an absolute missile. Goes high to his near. Across his body and finishes it just over the arms of Jacopo Rubini. 2-0 Hungary in the first minute and 6 seconds. You have to wonder if that play-in game last night added any fatigue to this Italian team, especially with the lack of subs. An entry pass there will earn an exclusion. That's Casavolla in the center for Italy earning that. Corra over to Nuzzo. Nuzzo can rip from there. Marini, Nuzzo and Marini, the main scoring threats. But Corra will take it. That goes off of Zitash. Nuzzo will take it out at the 2-meter line. New 18-second shot clock. Corra. Marini. Marini, the shot near side, skip low. Just past Zeman. Marton Zeman getting burned to his right there. A good finish by Emanuele Marini. Able to find the gap underneath Zitash's arm. Varga now with the ball. Likely you'll see Varga at the Senior World Championships in Singapore next month. Zeman back to Varga. Lineweber. Inside, we'll get a contra foul now. That'll go against Tot Martin. No relation to Tot Andras. It's a common name. Outlet now, that's Corra. Corra. That's Giacomone there, number 3. Giacomone faking. He shoots. Skips out. Giacomone pretty diverse in his play set. He's able to post up as well as be a primary center if you need him to and shoot from the outside. Plays pretty good defense as well. This quartet of lefties for Italy has challenged a number of teams as they usually lead scoring. Entry pass there from Tot Andras to Tot Martin. 5-meter coming. Tot Martin making a strong move inside. That 5-meter will go against Filippo Gandolfo. He's their primary center back, taking his first exclusion there. Lineweber to take it. A great pass there by Tot Andras, right to the hand of Tot Martin. Lineweber with his second goal, converts on the 5-meter. 3-1 Hungary, 5:27 remaining in the first period of play. Lotta up to Corra. Nuzzo, Gullotta, Giacomone, the 3 lefties in the pool now. Nuzzo posting. Gullotta the shot. Rebound to Lugosi. Lugosi fields. The center wants to take it himself, and a full head of steam. Chongar Lugosi coming down. Guarded by Giacomone. He flips it out, and he's going to try to work inside now. In the game now, Baloch Bolton. Baloch had 4 goals in their last match, including a game winner a couple of matches ago. Entry pass to Lugosi. Or no foul there, just good defense from Italy. Nuzzo came back to help. Giacomone, Nuzzo, and Gulotta continue to play good defense on that 4-5 side. Ball down line now to Gulotta. Italy looking to convert a goal here. Borra the shot. Saved by Zitas. If you're going to beat Zitas, it's pretty tough to do, but you've really got to beat your defender. He'll rely on his defenders to field block, and Hungary does an outstanding job of that. They emphasize that quite a bit. Foul there, Varga with the ball. He's eligible to shoot. He will. Burra, the referee, deems he moved inside, and didn't really matter. Rubini up to the task. And so to beat Zitas, you're really going to have to beat your shot blocker, because Zitas covers so much cage on the other side. Quarter now moving middle. He's guarded by Bense Haverkamp. Haverkamp. Look at the shot there, and on cue, a great finish by Casavola. Good find by Nuzzo with the assist there. And you can see Casavola releasing off of his man and beating Zitas underneath the arm. Excuse me. That was Tringali Capuano with the assist, number 7. 3-2, Hungary leading now. 3:30 left in the first period of play. Haverkamp, he's holding on to the ball there. Spent the last season at Pro Recco. He went from Ferencváros to Recco, and now is headed back to Ferencváros this fall. So he's got a bright future. Varga Vince, who's on the team with him here, is also at Ferencváros. As the Hungarian giant continues to dominate that league and the talent pool. Down line now. Tomber Porga looks inside, overpass, trying to find Toth Martin. But Tremarchi there gets the steal, and he'll carry it out. Tremarchi. Gulotta looks inside. 5-meter coming. A nice move there from Di Corrado. A better pass from Gulotta, just putting it right close enough to his hand that it was called a 5-meter. So Gulotta, the lefty, will take the 5-meter now. Gulotta finishes, a good shot, clinical. 3-3 now. Baloch Bolton. That's Moore Benedict. Up to Baloch. Over to Haverkamp. Baloch. We're going to get a contra foul now. That'll go against Toth Martin in the middle. Gulotta will carry across the midline. Looking around for some help. Just trying to shepherd the ball to safety. Trying to figure out where everybody is as he was way ahead of everybody else. Marini now. Marini can rip and goes high near side there, right at the shoulder of David Zitas. So the left shoulder of David Zitas makes a save, knocks it out of play. Italy will get a fresh shot clock here. Gulotta looks inside. Sweep shot denied there. That's Maxim Che on the defense. It's good defense against Di Corrado, not taking an exclusion. Baloch with the ball now. He's dangerous from here. And there it is. a switch wrist cross cage bullet has Rubini jumping the wrong direction, and the ball just sails past him to the other side of the cage. And Rubini has no idea where this is going. You can see he leans to his right, and Ballo, so dangerous from that 4 position, puts it away in the side netting, reestablishing the Hungarian lead 4-3. He's been special all tournament. Shooting percentage is off the charts. And on a team like Hungary, where you only get a couple of shots a game, his efficiency has been huge for them. There's an overpass there. Trimarchi with the ball. Up top now to Cora and back to Gulotta. Gulotta will play most of the game. Everything really runs through him. Going to hear his name a lot. There's Giacomone on the post up. He's guarding Lugosi. Giacomone moves inside. He'll draw the ordinary. He's ineligible. Trimarchi gets hit in the face there. That's accidental, but that'll go against Haverkamp. 6-on-5 for Italy now. Trimarchi. The shot! Early in the clock there, and the long arms of Vince Varga get in the way and keep that ball from getting anywhere near David Citas in the goal. Lugosi in the middle, guarded by Giacomone. So the two centers been going at it. Lugosi, and that'll be an exclusion against Giacomone. He wasn't going to give up another goal. He'll take the exclusion instead. Balloch, Lineweber, the rip off the bar, bounce to Varga. Varga will shoot. That'll sail over the cage. It's an uncharacteristic miss from Varga. Little rush there, but Italy thankful for that. Nuzzo with the ball now, goes up top. That's Corra. Corra up big. Lugosi guarding him. No foul. Benedict trying to come over and help. Nuzzo. Back to Corra. He shoots! Citas with the save. As we just called out, it is so tough to beat David Citas in the goal. If you try to go cross cage, he's there. You try to go over the head, he's there. He's already blocked one with his shoulder. Corra. Back to Corra. There's Nuzzo. Guarded heavily by Benedict. Nuzzo's eligible, thinks better of it. Corra at 9 meters. He'll go lob, and Citas just catches that. 15 on the game clock. End of the first quarter coming. Lineweber with the ball. He's looking across. He's got Che. Instead goes down line to Benedict. 7 on the clock. Goes inside. Vince Varga. Varga gives it up to Che. And Che gets blocked. Tringali Capuano with the big left hand keeps the ball from getting to Rubini. That'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Hungary leading 4-3. We'll be right back with the second quarter of action right after this. Coming back with the second quarter of action here. Hungary leading 4-3 over Italy. Haverkamp with 2 exclusions for Hungary. Nobody else has 2. Leinweber with 2 goals, Baloch with 1, and Lugosi with 1. On the other side, Gulotta, Casavolla, and Marini each with 1 goal. The referees will change side, but the teams will stay. Italy in the blue going right to left on your screen. Hungary in the white going left to right. Set to sprint for Hungary, Tot Andras. He'll go against Tomas Lore, the 4th left-hander listed here for Italy. Italy doing a nice job not committing too many fouls. Tot Andras takes the sprint win, as they've only taken 2 exclusions. And better center defense with a lot more help and zone. And so a contrast to last night. Leinweber works it over. Zombar Porga with the ball. We're going to get exclusion underneath. Tot Martin drawing that. That'll go against. Entry pass there. Goal on the quick. Leinweber finding Tot. Good pass there by Leinweber, right to the hand of Tot. That'll give Hungary a 5-3 lead. And just as I say they're not taking too many exclusions, there's one. And that gets converted to a goal. 7:41 left in the second quarter of play. Nuzzo back in the game. Gulotta. Looks like Massa in the game now. Tringale Capuano will move it down to Marini. Back to Tringale Capuano. The attack here. Casavolla in the middle. Nuzzo on the drive. Tringale Capuano and Marini playing catch at the top. Marini. Tringale Capuano tries to go above the head of Zitash, and he's there up to the task. 2 hands. Good save. Zitash, again, arguably the best goalie in this tournament. It's he or Jubranic for Croatia. Ordinary foul there. Porga entry pass. Rubini comes out, and a great steal by Rubini. Tot Martin looking for a foul. We're going to get a contra foul now. That'll go against Massa, saying he was being held. A lot of contact here. And Rubini with another steal. And so if some is good, more is better. And Rubini gets 2 steals in 2 possessions. Not allowing Hungary to even get a shot off out of the middle. It's good defense there by the Italian netminder. Nuzzo, Gulotta, Nuzzo. Marini and Nuzzo playing catch now. The shot, and another save by Zitash. It's an unenviable task to be the one having to shoot against Zitash when you're 7-8 meters out. It gives him too much time, no matter how hard you throw. There's too much time between the time you release the ball and then when it gets there. And he reacts so quick as it is. Gulotta up top now. Marini. Tringale Capuano. Marini. Gulotta. Gulotta. Marini. And there's the field block by Martin Zeman. But the rebound now to Italy. And so Marini again with the ball to Gulotta. Gulotta the shot and another save by Zitash. But the rebound falls to Hungary again. And that's Massa who will collect it back to Marini. Back to Gulotta. Gulotta moving in now. A little bit better distance for him. Tringale Capuano, another save. This one off the head of David Zitash. So 4 saves in this possession alone. Italy getting some shooting practice, but not necessarily scoring. Casavolla in the middle. Marini, Gulotta inside now. It just sails that one wide. missed the cage entirely. I guess when Sitash is taking up the whole cage, where else are you going to throw it? We'll get a transition kick out. That'll go against Nuzzo. Hungary up 6-on-5 now. They'll do live sub. Lugosi coming in late. Lineweber moving to the top. He'll collect the ball. He'll rip. Saved by Rubini. Rubini, one of the more animated goalkeepers in this tournament. Getting hit pumps him up. Totandrash field blocked. Great job there by Gulota. Italy getting a double switch now. Well, they changed their mind. We'll go single. Massa with the ball, drops it off now to Cora, who goes down line. Trimarchi. Gulota posting up against Lineweber. Cora against Lugosi. Lugosi with the big arm. Field blocks. That's okay. He gets the ball back. Gulota, fresh shot clock. Still 10 left. Cora. Marini. Tringali Capuano. And Marini the shot, and Citas up to the task. It's unbelievable how talented David Citas is. He's very calm and collected. He reads very well, doesn't rush or panic. A very mature goalkeeper. And a long line of Hungarian great goalkeepers. Marini. Cora. Got Gulota. Gulota goes inside. Exclusion coming against Lugosi. 6-on-5 Italy now. Cora thinks better of it. He'll drop it to Tringali Capuano, who goes back to Cora. Now to Gulota. Gulota looks inside. Hooks up with Massa for the fourth Italian goal. 3:41 remaining in the first half of play. A great pass by Gulota. His second assist on the day. Simply outstanding look to Augusto Massa. Not hard to score when there's nobody in front of you. Not sure what Citas could have even done about that. Hungary on the attack now after Italy cut the deficit 5-4. Varga with the ball. He'll slide it over now to Haverkamp, who's playing with two exclusions. Varga. Entry pass from Lineweber. Good defense there by Italy. And that's Gandolfo. Wise to not take a second exclusion there for him. And he'll counter out. Cora with the ball now. Cora holding. Just holding. Tringali Capuano the rip, but Citas with the save. Citas been up to the task. 9 of 13 saves. Hungary on the carry now. Oliver Lineweber. We're going to get an exclusion coming on the drive. That'll go against Marini for impeding Bense Haverkamp as he did a 2 down there. Ball swings now to the 1. To Baloch at the 2. Varga at the top there. Lineweber all the way back now to Che. Varga the shot. Rubini with the save. Look at Rubini just explode. He knows how valuable that is, keeping this a 1-goal game. Second quarter play, 2:15 remaining. And Italy playing that calm approach that Coach Mistrangelo had talked about prior to the game. A rip there from Cora, but unless you're pin perfect, that's not going in against Citas. Che with the ball now. Goes up top to Varga. Gulota working for the steal. No foul. Now we've got a contra foul. That'll go against Tot Martin. Nuzzo on the carry. We'll get a live sub now for Italy. The full head of steam. Here comes Giacomone. And look at him power into the center. He's going immediately to his post up. Let's see if they bring the ball back to him. Getting physical. And Citas with another save. Corra tried to catch him off guard as Giacomone was drawing some attention. Unable to do so. He's too smart for that. 11 of 15 saves now. Haverkamp, guarded by Corra. Haverkamp's got Tolt all the way across. Can't see him because Corra is defending so well. High pressure, but too much pressure. And Corra will have to take a seat for a second. His first exclusion. Haverkamp now with the ball. 6-on-5 Hungary. 56 seconds left. Che, over to Balogh. Balogh the shot, and he goes score again! Skip cross cage, Botan Balogh with 48 seconds remaining in the second period of play. Balogh with his second goal in as many quarters continues to lead this team with some elite shooting. My goodness. 2 shots, 2 goals again for him. 2 shots on 3 goals, shooting 67%. David Citas with a 73.3% save percentage. Italy just looking around going, how are we going to stop this guy? Tringali Capuano with the ball on the reset. Marini. Gulota draws the foul, and then Balogh is kicked out for an over-aggressive. And so Italy will have a 6-on-5 here. 35 in the quarter, 10 on the shot clock. Gulota across. Marini all the way down. That looks like Loreg tries to go inside to Giacomone, and he powers it in. Sandor Noig, the coach, erupts, and he's not happy with that defensive effort. But it's 6-5 Hungary with 23 seconds left in the second quarter of play. Hungary getting pushed now by the patient defense of Italy. They've been unable to extend their lead, and Italy, having fresh subs, able to make changes. Nobody even has 2 exclusions for Italy. And we're almost done with the first half, so a complete change in approach and style as Italy has played really good zone defense tonight and tested this Hungarian offense, which has been vaunted all tournament long. Varga with the ball. 17 seconds on the clock. No shot clock. We're playing with the game. And there's the exclusion. Tot Martin in the middle will draw it. 13 on the clock now. Benedict shoots and sails that one off the crossbar and out of play. 8 seconds remaining in the half. Rubini slowly coming out to it, giving his team a chance to work down the pool. 5 on the clock. And save there for Citas. He'll pad his stats. He's 12 of 17 now. That'll take us to the end of the first half of play. I'm Wesley Kading with World Aquatics. You're watching the men's U20 World Championships, first of 4 quarterfinals. Back with the second half of action here in the first of 4 quarterfinals. Hungary and Italy going after it. Hungary 6, Italy 5. Hungary in the white caps going right to left on your screen now. Italy in the blue caps going left to right. Hungary will win the sprint. We're off and running. Lineweber with the ball. It's been a really good game, a lot of good defense on both sides. David Sitash leading the way for Hungary. 12 of 17 saves, 70.6% save percentage. Neutsch up top to Lineweber. Go over to Benedict. Benedict, the entry pass. We'll get an exclusion there. Lugosi, nice work. 6-on-5 now for Hungary. Zeman on the attack. Ball works around. Porga back to Zeman. Zeman all the way over to Benedict. Benedict the wrist, and it goes off Rubini and in the goal. So smooth there. I think it caught Rubini a little off guard. Look at the long pass. Benedict just throws it right off the hands of Jacopo Rubini. That's his 3rd goal in the tournament. 7-5, Hungary leading now. Arini. Tringale Capuano with the ball. Scouted by Zeman. Down to Gulotta. Gulotta, Tringale Capuano. Marini, they want to go inside. Marini, the shot skips over the cage. Zitas will reset us here. Porga, heavy defense from Casavolla. We're going to get a contra foul that'll go against Lugosi. Marquez Mas calling a duck under there. Tringale Capuano with the ball. Looking around. We go to Marini, back to Tringale Capuano. He's got Gulotta, uses him. The two will play a little catch here. Gulotta takes a wrist to the face. No malice there, but Lugosi will be called for his 2nd exclusion. So the big center has 2 exclusions here. We'll see if that factors into the substitution roles. Shot there, a nice finish from Tringale Capuano. It is tough to score against David Sitash. You might want to keep that ball. 7-6, Hungary leading. What a rope from Tringale Capuano from the outside there. Look at how he goes across his body. Sitash again relying on that field defense, who just was slightly out of position. And as good as he is, he can't cover the whole cage at all times. 6:12 remaining in the 3rd period of play. Neutsch will reset and go outside to Haverkamp. So Haverkamp and Lugosi with two exclusions apiece. Di Corrato with 2 exclusions for Italy. Lineweber the shot. Gulotta says, no thank you. Haverkamp with the ball on the Porga. Haverkamp. Neutsch a rip and goes bar down, an absolute missile out of the hand of Zalan Neutsch, the future Long Beach State product. What a shot from him. Look at how he just catches one rhythm fake. It's on his legs and just throws an absolute seed to the upper corner. Eight to 6, Hungary now. 5:49 remaining in the 3rd quarter of play. A lot of game left here. Italy yet to lead in this game. Hungary has maintained a lead, but they haven't been able to extend like we've seen them do against other teams. We've got a VAR review. Reviewing Tremarki and Tot Andras. I'm not sure who they're reviewing. Okay, so they're looking to see if Tremarki hit Tot Andras. Ante Burra, the VAR evaluator here, the referee on the near side. He's conferring with his VAR specialist there. They have somebody dedicated to VAR at all times. So every goal, every potential goal that maybe the referee called not a goal is reviewed automatically. And they're buzzed if things need to change. They want to get it right. No call, no violent action. The goal will stand 8-6 Hungary, 5:49 remaining in the third quarter of play. Both Andras will take a break. They'll bring in Baloch and Varga. Long set there without those three. But Hungary's so deep, you barely notice when guys like Zalan Noj can put the ball in the way he just did. So we'll see if Italy can answer now to trailing by 2 here. Gulotta wants to go inside to Giacomone. Giacomone picks it up. Gulotta open. He goes skip near side, and Zitash says no chance of that happening. An unbelievable save. It is so difficult to track that ball after a skip like that. Zitash making it look fairly easy. He's 14 of 20 now in saves. Lineweber to Baloch. He's getting heavily guarded by Marini, and there's Marini all over him. That pass just deflected to Italy. Good defense there by Marini, forcing a turnover there. So Italy will get another shot to cut the deficit to 1. Casavolla and Varga going after it. Entry pass to Casavolla. Haverkamp there. Good steal. How quickly Haverkamp comes over his hips. Read that perfectly. Great awareness, and Zitash will hold. Well, Hungary will counter down. He'll go to his right now to Noj. Noj looking down line to Haverkamp. He's guarded by Cora. Cora fouls. Varga up on the counter. They find him. Giacomone takes the exclusion. That's his second. Haverkamp, Noj. Haverkamp. Varga, 6-on-5 here. Hungary finally in the traditional positioning. Lineweber, the shot cross cage. Just past the right hand of Casavolla. Hungary establishing now a 3-goal lead with 4:06 remaining. And you're wondering if this is the push Hungary's been waiting to make. Porga checks in. Noj will take a break. Toth comes in. Varga will take a break. Lineweber taking a break, and Lugosi back in the game. Lugosi, remember, with 2 exclusions, as does Haverkamp, so both of them in the game now. Foul there. Nuzzo. Italy would love to see Nuzzo get going here. He's got a rifle of an arm. There's Nuzzo. Nothing doing. So again, there's the shot. Blocked by Tolt. Zitash with the ball. Great field defense from both teams today. Seen a number of blocks. Hungary with, looks like 5. Italy with 3. We'll get another exclusion. That'll go against number 7, Tringali Capuano, his first. Hungary on the attack, looking to go up 4 now. Haverkamp. The shot, what a rip by Zomber Porga. Kind of a switch wrist, and Rubini can't believe it. Zomber Porga throws an absolute missile to the back of the cage, winds up, and boom. Not much Rubini's going to do there. A great shot by Zomber Porga, giving Hungary a 10-6 lead with 3:13 left. More Benedict back in the game. Lugosi will take a break. Lineweber leads all scorers with 3. Baloch with 2. Italy running a stunt into a double post. Marini, Gulotta. Gulotta wanted to go outside, unable to do so. Tota Andras will take the exclusion there. Casavolla does a nice job. And Marini, let's see if Italy can convert and cut the deficit back to 3. Nuzzo all the way across now. Gulotta, we'll get another exclusion. That'll go, it looks like Haverkamp, and he's done for the day. Risk of playing with 2 exclusions. Is it as if you get another one, Gulotta. Gulotta, the score there! Just past the arm of Moore Benedict, and Gulotta leading in more ways than one. The captain with his second goal of the day. Look at the finish. And as we talked about, you don't really beat Zitash, you beat the defender in front of you, and that's what Gulotta does. Goes underneath the arm of Moore Benedict, cutting the deficit to 3, 2:35 remaining. So Haverkamp is done for the day, cutting his day short. Giacomone di Corrato with 2 exclusions for Italy, and Chongar Lugosi with 2 for Hungary. We're going to need a timeout, a VAR review. This is not a challenge from a coach. This is a booth-initiated review. There is a VAR room that initiates VAR reviews. No call there, and we'll come back to play. Lineweber to Ballo. Ballo moved over now to the 2. Lineweber on the attack. We'll get a contra foul. That'll go against Todd Martin. Look out now. A lot of water there. Moving around. Italy on the attack. Corra with the ball. Corra working in. He skips and over the cage. Zitash doesn't touch it. He'd prefer that anyway as Hungary gets the ball back. Maxim Che on the carry. 2:11 remaining in the third quarter of play. Che just slowing it down. Che the shot. Rubini up to the task. Quarter at the top now. Playing a little catch with Tringali Capuano. An exclusion now. That'll go against Benedict. Timeout Italy. They'll talk about this 6-on-5. Late third quarter timeout. We've seen this throughout the entire tournament. 2 minutes around the 2.5, 2 minutes, minute 30 when there's a 6-on-5. For some reason there always seems to be. Coach will call a timeout. Italy trying to cut the deficit by 1 here with an opportunity to do so. will roll out 3 lefties, a triple lefty set. Giacomone at the 6 post, Nuzzo at the 1, Gulotta at the 2, Tringali Capuano at the 3, Corra at the 4, and Marini at the 5 post. There's Gulotta, Tringali Capuano all the way down to Corra, and back to Tringali Capuano. To Nuzzo. Nuzzo looking inside, Tringali Capuano. Oh, Corra! Corra, the drive inside! Marini had exited, catching Hungary off guard as they kind of followed for a half second. A nice draw up there by Coach Mistrangelo. And Italy does cut the deficit 10-8. Baloch with the ball. The 2 here, up top to Barga. Barga looking into Lugosi. Baloch, oh my goodness. The quick wrist of Baloch just went skip bar down out of nowhere. Everybody thinking, oh, he's on the wrong side. Look at how quickly he shoots this off. He kind of looks away and pinches it high near corner. That's an unbelievable shot. I can't tell you how difficult that is simply because I can't do it myself. And Baloch with 3 goals on 4 shots today at 75% shooting percentage. Those kind of numbers you want him to keep shooting. Re-extends Hungary to an 11-8 lead. Gulotta with the ball on the reset. Gulotta. Up top now, Corra. Gulotta to Corra. 5 on the shot clock. There's Corra. Skip cross cage, goes wide. Doesn't test Zitash. Sometimes when a goalie is hot, shooters, that gets in the shooter's head. As much as you can get in goalie's head, you can get in shooter's heads as well. When Zitash had that set of 5 blocks in a row, Italy has been unable really to hit the cage from really far outside. And you have to figure that's playing into their thought process or their subconscious as they continue to shoot and not test Zitash too much in this second half. Aside from the goal coming from the 6-on-5 inside. And there's a nice defensive play by Corra as he tips that away, trying to find Lineweber. 9 seconds remaining in the quarter. Gulotta with the ball, just over half. He'll go to Corra. It'll be Corra's to shoot. He does, and Zitash blocks that down. End of third quarter, Hungary winning that quarter 5-3, giving them now a 3-goal lead going into the final frame. I'm Wesley Cade, and you're watching World Aquatics Men's U20 World Championships, quarterfinal 1 of 4. Don't go anywhere. We've got a ton more action remaining this evening. We'll be right back after this. So as the teams line up to get the fourth quarter started here, Hungary, the reigning champions, looking to make their way and punch their ticket as the first team into a semifinal. They have a 3-goal lead going into the fourth quarter now, and we'll see how Italy responds. More Benedict to sprint for Hungary. Cora for Italy, and Benedict wins that sprint. Vince Varga with the ball, goes across the line, Weber. Go down line to Benedict, looking inside to Toth. Rubini comes all the way out, nearly 5 meters, and makes yet another steal. That's his 5th on the day. So Rubini has been good from a steal perspective, but Hungary has been better shooters. Porto trying to drive, think better of it, exit. Corato trying to make a move there, nothing doing. Oliver Lineweber now with the ball on the carry. Hungary has controlled the tempo here. They played their game, as Coach Noich had talked about. There's an entry pass, Marini sniffs that out pretty easily. So Italy will come back on the counter now. Gali Capuano. Cora goes inside and flipped away by the long arms of Vince Varga. It's a pretty unenviable task having to set against Vince Varga, as long as he is. If that pass is not absolutely perfect and your position isn't perfect, he's going to get to it. Varga now with the ball. We'll go over to Ballo. To Zeman. Lineweber. Lineweber wants it, goes spin, lob, cross cage. And Lineweber makes it a 4-goal lead with 6:10 remaining. The faces of the Italian players look a little defeated. Let's see if they can get one last push here. Giacomone coming in. He and Casavola tend to post up or go double post. Now Loré, so Italy will start 3 lefties again. Massa, Marini, and Casavola are the right-handers. Casavola being guarded by Varga. And here comes Giacomone with the post up. Marini looking for the foul, isn't going to get one. Goes into Giacomone, and Lineweber will take the exclusion. Good post up there by Giacomone. Loré now. Gulotta captaining and calling out plays here. Doing his darndest. Good fake there. Giacomone on the pop. Cross cage. Bar in. Good finish there from Filippo. Excuse me. Giorgio Giacomone. Look at the shot. Zitas even gets a hand on it. Zitas is going the wrong way and somehow still gets a hand on it. That's outstanding goaltending. Just not good enough. Giacomone, his second of the game for Italy. Playing with 2 exclusions, 12-9 now. 5:34 left in the fourth quarter of play. Ballo back to his normal 4 position. Watch for him. Noij in the game now. Goes underneath to Zeman. Oh, that's Che. Sorry, he caught it with his left hand. He looked like a lefty. Che turns it over there. In the game now for Italy, Federico Castrucci as the new goalie for Italy. Rubini taking a break. Marini with the ball. Going to get an exclusion here that'll go against Che. That's Che's first. All the way across now. Up top, Giacomone, Gulotta, all the way across. Marini, the shot and the save. Good hands there by Zalan Noj as he deflects that out of the pool. And Leinweber will carry. Leinweber with 4 goals for Hungary, Balogh with 3, everybody else with 1. Varga now, Lugosi in the center, and Varga throws. He might have broken the cage with that. He hits the crossbar, but it bounces out. Giacomone. Benedict guarding Giacomone. Been really impressed with this Italian team today. Completely different approach. Good defense there from Leinweber. Corrato not happy that there wasn't a call there. Varga with the steal. Italy's approach today has been very methodical, organized, mature. Despite being down 3 goals, there's a challenge coming. They're asking for a violent action as Giacomone believes he's been hit by Mor Benedict. So they're going to pull the ball out. They're going to review it. So they're looking to see if there's a punch or a hit. And they'll call a game misconduct against Mor Benedict as his hand came out. Flat hand, it wasn't a fist. It did hit Giacomone in the face. So it'll be an exclusion against Hungary. It is not a brutality, so they will not play down more than, it's exclusion with substitution. So there'll be a 6-on-5, a natural 6-on-5. But it is not a brutality. So they will have somebody in the corner. It looks like Marton Zeman in the corner now for Hungary, and he'll sub in. So this is a normal exclusion, if you will, but Benedict is done for the game. And Gale Capuano, Italy to try and cut the deficit to 2 here. Lorre goes inside, and Varga sniffs that out. Colt Andrash with the steal on the rebound, and Citas is excited about that. Noid's looking for help. He's got Tot Andrash. Tot Andrash the pass. We'll call a push off there against Tot Martin. Tot Andrash will be called for a transition exclusion. So Italy up again on a 6-on-5. That's 2 for Toth. Lorre. Nuzzo in the game now for Italy. Watch for him. 6-on-5 for Italy, again trying to cut the deficit to 2. And that ball intercepted by Balogh, and Coach Noj loves it. Normally a very docile coach, Sando Noj does not show a lot of emotion, so for him to raise his arms in celebration after a steal like that by Balogh shows what this means to him. Hungary will concede the possession. 2:12 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. Hungary just wanting to use the clock. Up by 3. And I imagine as long as they remain up by 3, they're just going to use the entire clock. Nutso trying to draw an exclusion. Varga defending Gulota, going to get an exclusion there. Gulota with the ball. He's live. Goes over to Marini. Gulota. 3 lefties. We'll get a timeout now. That'll be Italy's second timeout. 1:48 remaining here in the fourth quarter play in our first of 4 quarterfinals. While we take a break, let's talk about the upcoming match. The next match on the sheet will be Spain-Montenegro. That's sure to be exciting. Montenegro looked all the part of an elite team yesterday. After that, you'll have the host Croatia taking on Greece. And in our nightcap, Serbia and the United States. We'll break down all the games and all the action as we get to them, so don't go anywhere. For now, we got 1:48 left. Italy on a 6-on-5 yet again. Hungary looking to get another stop. Lineweber, Ballo, Che, Zeman, and Neuj in the pool for Hungary. Italy will roll out Nuzzo, Gulota, Giacomone, Tringali, Capuano, Marini, and Cora. This has been their strongest group. 3 lefties, 3 righties. Tringali, Capuano, and Marini, elite shooters from the outside. Gulota, a facilitator, and Nuzzo with the strongest arm on the team, in my opinion. Giacomone immediately goes to a pop. There he is. Goes underneath the Nuzzo. Nuzzo the rip! And on cue, Nuzzo scores cross cage over the hands of David Sitash, cutting the deficit to 2. A nice finish there from Nuzzo as he throws a bullet across the cage. 12-10 Hungary, 1:37 remaining. Good conversion there for Italy. So even with that goal, Zitash is a 58% save percentage, 14 of 24. That's immortal type stuff. Varga. Lugosi trying to work for an exclusion. 10 on the shot clock now. As the ball goes wide to Zeman. Neuj on the post up. We'll get an exclusion now that'll go against Marini. There's a timeout from Hungary. Marini, that's his second exclusion, but 1:17 left. Not the worst time to take one. Coach Sandor Neuj will talk about this. His assistant, Miklos Balázs, an expert tactician. Neuj grew up playing for Bebeshe in Budapest, now helps coach at Ferencváros, the Hungarian giant. Ball comes in on the reset. Zitash hands it to Varga. Here we go. You have to feel if Italy scores here, that might be too much. 3 goals in under a minute might be pretty tough to stop. Neuj on the drive, moves Varga over to the 2. Varga back to Zeman. Zeman tries to go to Neuj. We'll get a 5-meter. Looks like Di Corrado pulled him. Ball will come out. That's the 3rd exclusion against Di Corrado. Lineweber to take. So they're trying to get the correct exclusion here. They're saying they're not even. Italy thought they were even because of the 5 meter, but they're not. So Castrucci now. Lineweber finishes. Castrucci guessed the right way, but unable to get there and get in front of the ball, and so that'll extend Hungary's lead to 3. A minute 2 remaining, 13-10. Lineweber, that's his 5th goal on 7 shots. Balogh, 3 goals on 4. Tot Martin, Noich-Zalan, Benedict Moore, Porga Zamba, and Lugosi Chongor, each with 1 goal for Hungary. Inside pass to Giacomone. We'll get an offensive foul there. On the other side, Gulotta, Giacomone with 2 goals apiece. Casavolla, Tringali Capuano, Nuzzo, Corra, Marini, Massa, all with 1 goal. And the exclusion, that'll reset the clock back to 18. Hungary will just hold. 18-second differential between shot clock and game clock, so Italy will get the ball back, but not sure how much good that'll do them. Rebound to Italy. Gulotta carrying. Lineweber the foul. Gulotta live. He'll flip it out. Marchi goes lob, and Zitas says bye-bye. He waves goodbye, and that is the end of Italy's run here in Zagreb, Croatia. So Hungary, the 1 seed, coming out of the A group, takes their quarterfinal, punches their ticket to the semifinal. They'll wait to see who wins between USA and Serbia in the nightcap tonight, which should be a cracking game. Don't go anywhere. We've got a lot more action with our next game between Spain and Montenegro coming up just a few short minutes, roughly 17 minutes from now. I'm Wesley Kading with World Aquatics. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back with our second of 4 quarterfinal matches right after this.